30 minutes after the hour. Welcome back to Market Watch on CNBC. I'm Consuelo Mack, in for Liz Clavin.
And welcome from me as well. I'm Tyler Matheson, in for me. Hello, everyone. Profits continue to come together for Nortel Networks. Third quarter earnings for the communications equipment giant beat Wall Street estimates. And joining us now to discuss his company's numbers and its future is Nortel Networks President and CEO John Roth. He joins us live from Nortel's headquarters in Brampton, Ontario, Canada. Mr. Roth, nice to have you with us.
Thank you. My pleasure.
And congratulations on what sounds like it was a terrific quarter.
It was. It's really playing out nicely.
And what was the main business driver there?
Well, we set a goal some time ago to put Nortel in the heart of the Internet, and that strategy is really working out well for us. This quarter here, you've seen our growth accelerate now steadily through the year, and growth in this quarter was 30% in the top line, 43% with carriers in the United States market, which is really our target. And a lot of that was due to our success in the optical systems.
And we're looking there at a chart of revenues up 30%, net income up 61%. What kind of forecasts are you comfortable with revenues and earnings per share going forward?
Well, we've been telling the market that we're going to grow this year somewhere between 21 to a number of $21.5 to $22 billion of revenue this year. We're very comfortable with that. We've given the street guidance in terms of earnings per share, and we're sticking with that for this year. Next year, we think we're going to outpace the market by about 6 percentage points in terms of growth. We think our industry is growing between 14 and 15%. But the product mix that Nortel's put together with products addressing the Internet, both optical Internet, wireless Internet, a number of other areas, really, I think, allows us to grow about 6 percentage points faster than the industry at large.
Does it get harder to keep up that kind of growth rate as your company gets bigger?
Well, certainly the numbers get very large. For instance, this year we're going to grow several $billion. I think it was growing by the size of several of my competitors in 1 year. But the opportunities are here. This is the interesting thing about this industry. The opportunities are here. They're in this industry. It's a target-rich environment these days if you just want to go for it. And Nortel spent the last year repositioning its portfolio to address these high-growth segments. And I think that strategy is really paying off quite well. You've seen it in this quarter's results.
In the category of problems you'd like to have, I noted that one of your principal products sold out this quarter. Are you experiencing any supply constraints on getting products to market?
Well, the demand for our product in this particular quarter has doubled and tripled during the course of the year, and we've completely outstripped the capabilities of some of our suppliers to supply us with componentry. Now, we've really been working with them during the course of the year to bring them on speed. But we've not been able to meet the full demand, and this is something we really want to get behind us. Many of the components as well, this is pretty high-tech stuff we make ourselves, and so we're doubling and tripling the capacity in those areas as well.
I want to ask you about sales to corporate customers, which appeared to be one of the weak spots in what was otherwise a tremendously bright earnings report yesterday. Why do you think that has not kicked in?
Well, I think the whole sector right now has been impacted by the concern that most corporations have over Y2K. I know ourselves, we've been hunkering down, making sure that all of our systems are going to work well through the end of the year, and the IS folks don't really want to be disturbed by expanding networks or putting in other things that we can delay until a little later. I think we've also seen that results in some of the other corporations that have part of their business in the enterprise sector. They've experienced similar results to us. However, what we've done is we've taken the time to really put together a very strong portfolio, because we think next year this whole sector is going to move aggressively towards e-commerce and e-business. And you've seen Nortel assemble a pretty strong portfolio of products that position us very well as we think that market's going to rebound next year.
While we take a quick look at the chart of your stock over the past 5 years compared to the S&P 500, your stock has done really tremendously this year, from 16 to 60 or thereabouts, and yet it sells at a price-earnings multiple a little bit lower than some of your competitors. Why do you think that's true?
Well, our price-earning ratios improved dramatically during the last little bit. We're now up in the same range as some of our leading competitors.
As Lucent, yes.
Yeah, right. But I think we've got room for a bit of improvement there, because our growth rate is fundamentally pretty strong. You know, we're well positioned now into the Internet, the heart of the Internet, which is what's going to fuel our industry for the coming years. And we've moved faster towards getting an IP portfolio for the carrier customers, the service providers, than most of our competitors. So we're well positioned for that.
You just bought Clarify. You going to buy anything else?
We keep looking.
All right, that sounds pretty good to me. Thank you very much, Mr. Roth.
Thank you.
Nortel Networks President and CEO John Roth from Ontario today.